Do you think we can find fish here?
There's fish in there, little ones. Weird parasites and stuff too. Strange creatures everywhere.
Good morning.
Of course it'll be good. It's Chad, you cow. Let Chad work.
Just made it down, crack in the wall. All the girls are hurting right now, but get a beautiful sunset. Get down to the river. That'd be cool. And, whew, I'm beat already. I'm beat. It looks amazing. Super stoked to be here again. Oh yeah. Well, we're down to the river. Almost at the bottom. That arch. Woo! I bet you're carrying more than half your body weight right now. Better downhill though, right? Yes. Yeah. So funny. How'd you sleep? Oh, you didn't even put your tarp on, huh?
No,
That must have been nice. Probably got a little cold in the morning, but
no, it's good.
nice. Yeah, it's awesome out here right now.
Finally got a lot of sleep.
Yeah, the sound is great.
Do you think we can find fish here?
There's fish in there, little ones. Weird parasites and stuff too. Strange creatures everywhere. A big group. Wow, you guys pack light. Holy cow.
We're only doing a day trip, so.
Nice.
One night too.
Very cool. You're gonna go all the way to the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. And then come back out this way?
No,
Or are you
we
just
want
gonna
to
end that
up,
way?
check Emerald Arch.
Nice.
We went down to Havasupai. I don't know if you know that.
Yes, amazing, right? Be really cool. Well, have a good time, guys.
You too.
It's bikini day.
Yeah, Brazilian Bikini Day for everybody.
So good, can't wait.
Pegar
Stay
moreninha,
like
pegar uma
here, like-
corzinha.
Whenever, wherever we're meant to be together, I'll be there and you'll be near. And that's the deal, my dear.
So I just tuned in. What happened, man?
We put some beers into the river, and looks like the water was stronger towards the night. Took our beers away.
Took our beers. Yes, there's one.
There's one.
Perfect. It's probably buried, is what it is.
No, I don't think so.
You didn't learn your lesson yet?
No, I'm gonna do a better one.
There he goes. All right, so we didn't quite make it to the cave last night. We basically just got down the canyon. The sun was setting, so we just pitched tent and had a little meal, slept for the night. So now we're trying to get to this cave. We'll try to stake our claim at this cave, which I hope is open. I really hope there's nobody in there. So we'll let you know as soon as we get to the cave, right, Wellington?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Let's do this.
Yeah. So the cave isn't actually a cave. It's an alcove. But cave sounds way cooler, so I'll just call it that. I had accidentally discovered this cave 2 years before on our previous backpacking trip. The day we discovered it, we were dealing with an unexpected rainstorm and stopped there momentarily just to get out of the elements. Okay, quick break. Gigantic cave. Went about 0.6 miles. Only got 4.4 to go. Man, I cannot believe we didn't just find this last night. Would have been so amazing. This is awesome. As much as everyone wanted to camp there for the night, we were forced to continue, as this was only halfway of the 6 miles we needed to cover, and our progress was slow because of the high river flow. I'd love to stay here. Nice dry sand. This would have been perfect. I decided at that moment that if I ever came back to Coyote Gulch, this would be the greatest base camp, as it had ideal protection from wind and rain, 2 freshwater springs, 2 waterfalls, and most importantly, the only composting toilet in the canyon. It's actually pretty clean. Not too bad. I guess in an emergency, you could sleep in here too. Oh, we're so lucky the cave's open! Woo! Yeah! Tell me this isn't the best Airbnb ever. Woo! Amazing, right, bro? This is the spot.
Have any idea?
No. All right, so we got pretty much everything set. When you come down Crack in the Wall, get to the river, it's about 2 miles to get to this alcove. And this is a spot I've been wanting to camp for 2 years. If you are planning on doing a multi-day trip in Coyote Gulch, here are the top 7 places to camp. Now granted, these are my own personal names I gave these areas, so you won't find them on a map. But here's a rough sketch of where each one is located in the canyon. The Cottonwood Forest, as I like to call it, is the most wooded area with massive cliffs surrounding you. It's not a popular camp spot, however it is secluded and ideal for midsummer as there is ample trees for shade. 6, I would have to say, is the Adam and Eve living room. A large shelf with green vines covering the walls. Basically looks like Adam and Eve would live there. Yeah. Yeah, this is a great camp spot. Number 5 would be the Black Lagoon. This is a freshwater lagoon just off the trail near Coyote Natural Bridge, where you can enjoy swimming and cliff jumping.
Go.
Number 4 I like to call the Fallen Tree Waterfall. Probably the most famous tree in the canyon, as it's been photographed numerous times. But I would definitely say this area has the best of everything. Boulders, trees, and quite the outdoor shower. Number 3 would be Coyote Natural Bridge. This is quite the landmark to camp next to. And you will get amazing photos here. But I would say it's suited for smaller groups as you are in a narrow area of the canyon. Number 2 would definitely be Jacob Hamlin Arch. It's almost number 1. This is the most iconic and most photographed landmark in the canyon, and it offers incredible views and the ideal place for long exposures. But if privacy is what you're looking for, unfortunately, this is a highly sought after camp spot. And number 1 is definitely the alcove, or the cave, which I like to call it. By far the most private and convenient out of the 7, you'll be lucky to not find another camper here. But if you are lucky enough to snag this gem, it's as close to the Flintstones as you can get. All right, we got it all set here. Gonna go get the girls. So we grabbed the girls. We told them we couldn't find the cave. Make it a surprise for them.
We're gonna drink whiskey.
that you guys brought in your backpack before. The waterproof, yeah.
So nice, huh?
Yeah.
So when people wear like the flip-flops and do the whole canyon, they get rocks under the flip-flops all the time.
Ooh.
How we doing, yo?
Amazing. Amazing at night. Doing it. Love the fresh water.
Yeah. Making pretty good time. We're halfway back. How we feeling, Leanie?
Good.
All right. Better than yesterday?
So much better.
Look at this little home.
That's good. That's a good one.
No, the hiking shoe?
No, we're gonna find. Yeah, we're gonna go back and find.
All right, ready? Yes. 1, 2. Oh, wait, no, I'm taking a picture.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2. Look at this sexy group of people. Yeah, Polly. Yeah, Johan. Wait right there, Fox.
I can see.
So guys, we lied to you. We got the cave!
Whenever, wherever we're meant to be together, I'll be there and you'll be near. And that's the deal, my dear.
This is our shower! Yeah! We got the cave!
Nice.
What? This is our Airbnb for 3 more days.
Thank you.
Yeah! Oh, hey, one more thing. We built something for you while you guys were here.
More surprises.
Yeah, take a look there. Bathroom for the girls! Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You can poop there. Yeah. It's true. The greatest Airbnb ever. Woo! It's amazing. We built the Flintstones living room. We made all these seats.
I'm gonna fucking write my name on the
Yeah, everybody was.
I forgot.
Too tall, Olivia?
Okay, keep going.
Oh my God.
I can push it down.
Yeah, it's all
See? Keep going. See? It's working.
Teamwork.